Hello, my East African NEOLIFE family leaders. I just want to say congratulations on your achievement to get to leadership school. Well done. And this is really an exciting milestone in your business. And I want to show you why. So we know in this business, director is the key to everything. So whether you want to earn 10,000 Rand a month or 100,000 or a million and beyond, whether you want to be world team or president's team, 1 diamond, all the way up to 5 diamonds, director is the key. And so now I'm going to share my screen so we can visualize this together. Just a moment. All right. So now we have a director here. And the fact that you qualified for leadership school, that means you've built at least a solid, consistent director business, what we call an emerald director. And now that you've been through leadership school, all the training, you have everything you need to know in order to show someone else how to do it too. So you have all the knowledge, it's there. And if you can get to director, you can help someone else get to director. And if you can get to leadership school, you can help someone else get there too. And when you do that, you're going to be a Sapphire director, a world team member, and you're going to get to go to world team vacation and go to some of the most beautiful travel destinations. Raise your hand if you're going to be going to the next one, the next world team vacation. And so what about 1 ruby? So a typical business structure would be over $20,000 a year, US dollars, over $24,000 a month in Rand. And so how do you get there? You build 2 more directors. And now how about 2 ruby? It's just about building another director. And what about, we keep it going, 3 ruby, another director, 4 ruby. Now that's over 60,000 US dollars a year, over 70,000 Rand a month. And the way you get there is you build directors. And that's also gonna make you president's team when you get to 4 ruby. You get invited to some of the most exclusive 5-star resorts in the world. It's amazing. And we just keep it going here. 5 ruby, more directors, 1 diamond, more directors, 2 diamond, 3 diamond. If 3 diamond, you get to go on the Silverado yacht. That's a really exciting destination. And then look at 4 diamond and all the way up to 5 diamond. This is what a 5 diamond director business looks like. It's a lot of directors. And I wanted to show you that. I know it's oversimplified, and don't get me wrong, because building a 5 diamond business is not easy by any measure. But it's so important that we understand why director is so important, why your achievement to be a part of this program is so important, to be a part of leadership school. And so you're now at a point in your business, maybe you're thinking, what's my next step? Well, your next step is to build a director. And that's also the next step after that, and the next one, and the next one, because that is truly the key to success in this business. And I want to share one last closing thought. My dad reminded me the other day about a statistic that 65% of Americans are overweight or obese, more than half of us. And I don't think it's as high in East Africa, but that's not the point. It got me thinking. There are thousands upon thousands of diets and books about diets and recipes and websites. And so question, do you think there's a knowledge gap? Do people not know how to lose weight? I personally don't think so. And that sounds harsh, but I mean, I know the struggle is real for people that have that struggle. I probably won't truly understand how tough it can be physically and emotionally. But I have seen my oldest brother struggle with obesity his entire life. And I'm not talking about a few extra pounds. That's not a big deal. But he was so big, scales didn't even go that high. The highest he weighed in at was 205 kilograms. And he stayed that weight for most of his life, 205 kilograms. And so my dad, our entire family, we were worried about him. And for years, we would tell him over and over and over again that he needed to do something about it, or his health would eventually suffer. But fortunately, he took so many NEOLIFE supplements that he stayed fairly healthy most of his life until around the age of 60. And he had a heart attack, a really big one. And so the doctor told him, you're going to die if you don't do something like right now. And guess what? He lost the weight. In just a few months, he lost over half of his body weight. And he used our weight loss program too. And so he's still alive, but it's taken a toll on him. And he looks older than my dad now, actually. He looks like my grandfather. But the important part is he lost the weight. And that's what makes me believe that the breakdown is not in knowing, it's in applying. And the same goes for our business. Without a big enough reason, we will always default towards comfort. We'll always pick comfort. It's human nature. And that's why we also emphasize over and over again the importance of a strong why. To succeed, we have to have a big why, a reason to do what we're doing, to get uncomfortable. Because it's not about what we know. It's not about who we know. It's about what we do with it. That's what counts, what we do with it. So will we take action on the things that drive our success? Or are we going to wait for that proverbial doctor to tell us that we're going to die before we do something about it? And in financial terms, that could be, sorry, you can't afford to retire. Or sorry, you don't have enough money to pay for your kids' education. Or maybe to pay for your house payments, you name it, the big list could happen. But I bring this up because I think it's important to be real with ourselves and ask yourselves the question, will I take what I already know and what I've learned at leadership school to achieve and maybe even exceed my goals? Will I choose action over comfort because I know what's possible? And so if your answer is no, that's okay. We're not going to kick you out. There's always going to be a place for you in this family. But if your answer is yes, that's amazing, because you're not only saying yes to your goals and your dreams and your future, you're saying yes for all the people that you're going to impact. The size of your business is a measuring stick for the impact that you're making on people's lives. The size of your business is a measuring stick for the impact you're making on people's lives. And I just feel so blessed for the opportunity to partner with all of you. Together, we are going to be the single biggest force behind ending the trend of poor health and financial stress. And so thank you for your partnership, for your friendship. Love you all. I hope to see you in person soon. God bless. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your event. Take care.